Dear Tombstone, what an exciting day. We arrived at an abandoned castle, very creepy, and it certainly didn't help that Silas discovered it was filled with some kind of plague. Most people would probably have left then and there, but hey, we aren't most people. We heard that there was a hill giant in the castle, and we needed to get that hand for Mr. Mulligan. When we found the hill giant, Charles told us a story of how his people had made a giant genocide, which I don't think seemed very nice. And after that, Arcas wanted to kill the giant, just because he had a receding hairline. So it seems like hill giants don't have much going on for them. Then the hill giant suddenly woke up and wanted to eat us, but Silas scared him, and Arcas calmed him down, and actually he was very friendly, and his name was Buddy. So now we're on our way there, and ow, something just bit me. Those damn ghosts.
Welcome to Lost in Asteria, a D&D podcast with a serious story about silly people. My name is Vilas, your DM, and I'd like to introduce you to the players of the game.
Hello, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Risus Dies, a necromancer who is cheerful to the bone and with a smile that shines even in the darkest crypt.
Hi, my name is Morten, and I play the Union Secretary / corpse-stealing monk named Silas Hirodo.
Hey guys, my name is Simon, and I'm playing Charles of Stonehaven, a human fighter trying his best to win his father's approval.
Hi, I'm Anna. I play Aricus, a bratty, snarky half-elf rogue who should probably be working on her attitude.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm the Zodiac Master.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Galdric Galliply, an exiled human cleric who's on his path for redemption so he might return home someday.
Now that was everyone, and let's get right into the story. Erica is your first to move. You see this sort of spirit-like creature behind Risus with its 3 teeth in his neck. What do you do?
It's just standing there sucking on his neck.
Yeah.
Okay, is it like transparent?
Yes.
Awesome. Can Aricus sort of be able to reach Goldrick? Like, can she reach behind her? If behind her is Silas and Goldrick, could she grab his stick with the light and then sort of chuck it at
I would allow you to roll sort of an athletics roll on that. Because you're not within reach. It's not easy because you have to get past people that are not really well spaced. Do an athletics roll.
7.
All right. You push your way in front of you, but Silas, even though he's quite small, is a lot in the way.
Oh,
so
great.
You move out, and you do get the stick, but you lost a lot of the movement. You don't have enough movement to walk all the way back to Risus.
No, but could I chuck it, like, at her?
Sure.
Throw it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can go for that.
Cool. What do I roll for that?
Roll a ranged attack, and then add your dex modifier.
12.
It's sufficient. You throw the stick and it lands next to Risus. The spirit or whatever seems afraid of the light and is moving out, and it seems damaged, but it doesn't disappear. It looks paralyzed in the light. Silas, what do you do?
So what I've seen is somebody throwing a stick with light on it towards it,
but
and it seems a little bit scared of it.
Yeah, it seems sort of paralyzed.
And it's still like on Risus' neck.
I think when the light was thrown, it has subtracted its mouth from his neck, yeah.
But it's still right next to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where is the stick with the light lying? Is it lying next to them, or is it like...
The stick is on the ground next to Risus.
Okay, then I will try to run over and grab it and sort of wave it towards the ghost thingy.
Okay. So the hallway is quite narrow still. So
but I might be able to run maybe through people's legs,
yes.
I'm very small.
Do athletics with advantage.
So now he's small, but when I wanted to get past him, he was in the way.
Well, then he was a huge obstacle, obviously.
6.
Trip over some wood. And
What
you
the
land
wood?
Probably Goldrick sticks.
probably the mini Goldrick stills that's laying around. You take 1d6 damage as you face palm the floor, 5 damage to the face.
Cool.
Holy shit.
That's some hardwood.
That's hardwood, yeah.
Hey.
Risus, you have just felt I can only assume the most uncomfortable feeling that you could experience.
I think he's experienced worse.
Okay.
Did anything happen to me when I got bitten?
No.
Okay, so it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Risus sees how the ghost acts towards the stick, so he's gonna pick up the stick and... But is it within reach? Because then I'm gonna try to,
Hit it.
hit it with the stick.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Roll
Okay.
attack at Dex.
12.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'll do. Roll a d12 plus 3 damage.
13.
13. Okay, it's 13 points of damage. It seems to be quite effective on the creature, but now it's their turn. While it is afraid of the light, it tries to attack you. 12. Does it hit?
Yeah.
It put his arm inside of your body, and you feel a horrible sting, like all your organs are hurting. You take 13 necrotic damage.
I pass out.
You do?
Yeah.
You pass out from the pain and falls to the floor. And you hear a horrifying scream of not you, but the creature. You hear from behind you large footsteps. As you see the door is bursted open and Buddy is standing in the doorway.
Buddy!
Charles, you're up.
So first I want to drag Risus out of harm's way, so into the group.
Okay, so roll strength for that.
14.
14, okay, that's enough. So you pull Risus back from the hallway, so you are now facing the creature. At this point, you hear Buddy scream, "Watch out!" And he throws a huge rock through the hallway to try and hit the creature.
Oh no.
So he cannot fit in the hallway, he's just looking in through the door and is just trying to throw shit. Because he do realize that his newfound friends are in danger. So can everyone do a dexterity saving throw for me
no.
God.
as the rock moves through the hallway?
How about me?
It sort of depends on what the other guys do, because if some of them do extremely well, they might be able to cover for you, but if not, you just take an immediate
Just get
fail
yeeted.
on your death save.
18.
18, that's good.
11.
Anyone at 20? No?
No, I hit a 9.
Okay, so anyone 12 or below takes 14 damage. Anyone above takes 7.
Buddy!
The creature also got quite critically hit. So it is trying to move away. You see it fleeing into the shadows. Oh, is anyone else down, by the way?
Well, I'm still lying down from hitting my head and
Oh, yeah, okay.
bleeding a lot.
Ericas, what do you do?
Say, ouch, maybe first. So Aricus obviously notices that the creature was also hurt by, things that weren't light.
Yes.
Right. So I think she's just going to try to... I'm a bit confused as to how far she is away from it, actually, at this point, because there are a few people unconscious and lying down and stuff.
Yeah.
So, would she try to shoot at it, or is that stupid at this range? I don't really know.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you.
Me?
Yeah, I'm asking you as the DM. Can she even? Is it so narrow that she can't see it, and she might hit Charles in the head? Or?
Well, yes, you might hit Charles in the head.
That's
that's always an
awesome.
option, just to be clear.
Why
But
did I become the villain of
You
this?
can definitely... Well, honestly, your family has haunted hill giants for generations.
Well,
apparently.
sorry, but there's a good reason for that.
Genocide against Buddy's parents.
Yeah, I was going to say so.
Good reason being racism, right?
Yeah.
That's the one.
I think we are...
Getting out of track here.
Okay, so Aricas is gonna try to sort of lean against the wall for sort of leverage to aim her bow
All right.
at the thing.
Cool. Roll attack.
Awesome. 14?
Okay, the arrow shoots and it moves right through the spirit. As it does, the spirit disappears and seems to be gone, and the arrow continues and hit Buddy.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Sorry, buddy. Oh no.
Thank you for listening to Lost in Asteria. And if you like the podcast so far, you can find us on Instagram and see the people behind the show, how they act, how they think about their character and the progression of the show. You can also rate us on your preferred podcast app if you would feel like it, or, don't. But that's all, so let's jump back into the story. Right, so Risus is on the floor together with Silas. However, Risus is the only one who's not responding, who is not doing any active movements of any kind. You see Buddy all the way down from the hallway with the big head filling out the whole door frame, looking at you. The ghost seems to have vanished. What do?
Galdric goes over to Risus and uses his ability Spare the Dying, which, when he touches a creature that has 0 hit points, it becomes stabilized.
Alright, yeah, magic happened. As you heard, with the magic button. And Risus seems to be stable now. However, he does not wake up. You see now that he is sort of bleeding a black liquid from the neck, and his eyes are still closed. You hear Buddy. Are everyone okay?
I storm over to Buddy. Buddy, you fucking moron! What were you thinking?
What?
No. You weren't thinking. That's the problem. Go to your room right now.
Oh my god, roll intimidation with advantage.
Nat 20.
And that's 20. Well, that seems only fit, really. but he doesn't respond. He just starts having a sad face, and he just moves around with his huge body and stomps over to the corner of the dining room that you saw him in before, and he just sits there.
Now think about what you're done until we get back.
He nods.
Charles, you can't call people moron.
What do you call a moron then?
Mentally challenged. You're so primitive, like you humans, man.
I don't think he understands mentally challenged.
I think we have a bigger issue considering Risus is not responding. We should probably get him to a healer, right?
So Silas by now, I imagine, has been sort of getting off the floor himself, but not being in a very good state. But he sees the black sort of ichor coming out of Risus, and his eyes go wide, and he sort of crawls over and sees that he's not responding, sort of slaps his head a few times, like, is anything happening?
No, not immediately, but
tries to pull the eyelids up, like you would do.
Okay.
And is something
what
like
you would
do.
do?
No, like are they responsive?
Like a medical professional.
Yeah.
Please.
Silas is a plague doctor.
All right. Okay.
Emphasis on plague, not doctor.
Please don't try this at home.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm taking my glow stick just to point it in his eyes.
Yeah. Is the pupils responding?
Okay. So do.
I love how we call it a glow stick now.
Yeah.
It's a stick which glows.
It's
Yeah,
definitely a glow
obviously.
stick. Do a medicine roll.
Once everyone is fine, we should do a rave.
Rave?
Yeah. 10?
I can only make one stick glow.
Oh, then
Raves are
never
very
mind.
popular in Asteria, so there'll be plenty of rooms to go to raves.
Yeah. If we have glow sticks and campfires, we might be able.
All right.
But 10?
Okay. So when you try to light up his eyeball, it doesn't seem like it's responding. The pupils doesn't contract when exposed to sharp light. However, you do feel a pulse. You recognize this very well. This is very typical behavior of people who have been exposed to the plague that you know from earlier.
Mm.
So no respondence from Risus at all, no contractions of the pupils when exposed to sharp light, and it seems all too familiar.
Yeah, I think Silas is sort of shutting down a little bit by now, as he recognizes all of the different signs. I think he might be getting an idea based on the sort of bag of holding, and if we can take him with us in there, or put him in stasis, or what would happening with that. And he sort of, who has the bag of holding, by the way?
Not me.
I have it, I guess.
We should get him to a healer's, but we can carry him in the bag
What's
of holding.
wrong with him? Do you know what's wrong
I
with
think he has the plague. Yeah.
So, can we get the plague by being near him, or
Probably. Yeah.
then maybe we shouldn't get?
We should
No,
put
but
him in the bag very fast.
Then we put him in the bag, and then he doesn't contaminate you. That's also a good idea.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have anything in the bag before we put him in?
We don't have anything alive in there.
I cannot remember.
I don't think you put anything in the bag.
No. So we put Risus in the
Oh,
back.
before we do that, I have an idea. So we look into the book of horoscopes I have with me.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I'm just going through the pages, and I think Libra, Leo. I think he's a Scorpio, isn't he?
Yeah.
He has money issues. His earnings, his cash flow, it's on his mind. He's working way too hard for his money. And let's face it, he's spending all of it. That's the reason why. That's why he's sleeping. He's just tired.
Wow.
So what you're saying is he needs to spend less money and then he will wake up.
Exactly.
But he can't spend money when he's asleep.
Exactly.
So
we'll
he
just
will wake up at some point.
make him sleep.
You are a genius, Astro.
What a
Yes.
load of crap. So let's put him in the bag, right? Until we figure out a way to
And
heal
maybe
him.
put some money in with him in the bag, and then maybe he'll.
We've gained more money on this trip than we've lost.
Talk for yourself.
Well,
That's true.
Well, you're not a Scorpio, so you don't have money problems.
no.
So we put him in the back.
Okay.
Does it work?
Yeah, well, it works to the extent that you can put him in the bag.
Okay, can we take him out and check if he's still breathing? Like put him in and then take him out.
Yeah. You can.
I love the idea of let's put him in the bag and then
And
take
then
him
test
out
if
to
it
check
works.
if he's breathing. Because if he's not breathing, then he's dead.
Can we-
It would be too late to
But then
check.
again, if he's in the bag, he's either breathing or not breathing. But we won't know until he gets out, right?
Someone needs to go in the bag with him.
It's too bad that he's the necromancer.
Okay, guys.
What if we tie the bag right by his neck so it looks like he's sort of like in a sleeping bag, and then his head pokes out?
But no. The bag of holding is very small. It's like a small pouch. Like it can fit in the palm of your hand. So it'd be like a small bag. It would just be a floating head with some leather on the neck, cutting it
That's
off.
also pretty cool.
But Risus has two big horns. So
Oh yeah, that's true. yeah.
just be two big horns pointing off the back.
But I feel like they would be easy to tie to like our backpacks or whatever.
Yeah, yes.
Or you
but
can put it in the backpack and then pretend that you hunted something big. Have
that could be
purple
scary.
horns. Yeah.
So I just want to say that since he has the plague, then I think we should make a decision right now before it's too late.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
just
good
put-
point. I'm
You
not
can't lean
touching
him.
him.
No, neither
not
am I.
touching
Silas,
No,
could
but
you?
I'll get the bag then. I'll do it. I'll try to do it at least.
Okay, I'm just gonna be over here.
So I think
you
I
will
get the
also
bag,
carry the bag,
and then I try to somehow from like his feet. I don't know. I have to get both feet in at once. I think
Yeah.
if that is at all possible. Otherwise, I'll just have one leg in. the bag.
No, you're doing the right thing. Like you're stretching the bag as far as you can,
Yeah.
and putting both his feet in first, and then just like pulling up trousers. But you see the lower part of his body is vanishing.
Well, there has been a ship on it, so it shouldn't be that hard.
I mean,
like he's
there was a living horse as well.
yeah, exactly. So it should be.
It's extremely easy. Yeah. So.
Why were we
So
even
wait.
doubt since there was a living horse in it before?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
right.
Why were we
But
ever
that's
in
what I
doubt?
said before, and now I thought it was just because it'd be kind of cool for his head to poke out.
But are we still carrying all the gear, the survival gear for the cold, or could we just put it in the bag?
Yeah.
Right.
You have not put anything in the bag. You still have all the tents, all the equipment on. I think Charles.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But Astro has probably his very cool new coat on because we're in the cold now.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly,
he's
the
so
flawless
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah.
Astro? Didn't you say something before
About what?
about the bag?
Because I don't have anything. You are carrying everything, Charles.
So if anything, it's on you.
I was looking at stars, you know.
Well, it's
Oh, that's
all
true.
on me. Okay, so we are gonna put.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, finish stuffing Risus in the bag, I think.
Risus is in the bag. Is his head poking out?
No.
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 His head is not poking out.
Yeah,
okay.
he's in what is it called? He's in quarantine.
Oh yeah, he's quarantined
Yeah.
in the bag of holding
Yeah,
until further
bag of
notice.
quarantine.
Bag of quarantine.
Yeah, we're in a plague situation now.
Okay. So, Buddy is crying in the corner. You can hear like... and you have Risus in the bag of quarantine. There's no signs of the ghost or the being or anything anymore.
I think Silas is now looking at the bag of quarantine
Yeah.
with Risus in it, and then looks over at Buddy,
Right.
who is in the castle. Like, we could actually bring Buddy with us as well
No.
Why not?
in the bag of holding.
Why
Bag
would
of
you have?
quarantine.
Look.
Imagine having a hill giant in a bag and you can just shove it at somebody.
But are you going to shove a hill giant with a dead Risus in the same bag?
I don't know how it works in the
So-
bag.
why is Risus dead or half dead right now? It's because someone threw something at him. And that someone do you want to have with us?
Nobody threw it at the ghost.
In the same
It's actually
containment.
It's very easy for us to take his hand if we just point that out of the bag and then have the rest of his body inside the bag. We need Buddy's right hand, don't we?
We should probably take Risus out the bag before we do that
No.
Okay,
but we could
can't,
just
like,
bring Buddy and then use him like as a weapon, like surprise hill giant. And then if he dies, he dies, and we get the hand.
Sorry, but you do realize that we have to feed him then. And someone has to go
true.
with him for a walk, and I'm not doing it.
No, but the dad always ends up being the one going for the walk anyway, right? So I imagine you'll do it anyway.
We saw some sheep a while ago. Surely there are gonna be like more sheep somewhere in this freezing cold area.
Very common.
I'm very unsure about that.
He has a lot of weight he could just burn off. So maybe he doesn't need to eat that soon.
Imagine it, Charles, throwing a bag at somebody and suddenly it's not only a bag, it's a hill giant you're throwing at somebody.
If we just use it very soon.
This is basically Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is basically.
Are we collecting Pokemon?
Either you are throwing plague at the at the enemy or you're throwing a hill giant.
Hill giant, I'm choosing you.
The worst thing is, I would love that idea, but I don't think Charles would love that idea. Okay, we can compromise here. We're gonna walk out, get the hand from Buddy's dead mom or dad, get back, then Risus is hopefully fine, and we can talk again about getting Buddy in the bag with the guy he almost killed.
Okay, I can.
Is that a
I-
compromise?
do that.
We all
be
can
fine
be
with
on? Yeah, great.
But if we're at a situation where we would have needed a hill giant in a bag, then I'm gonna be mad at you and say I told you so.
Then we're gonna get the next hill giant.
So, you're moving out of the castle over to Buddy's dead relatives. You go out the castle and you go around the building in the direction where Buddy pointed earlier. And soon enough, in the snow, you see a hill giant. Yeah, well, or you maybe see some of the hands or some of the feet pointing out of the snow, completely frozen.
Silas, you're an expert in the plague. Are we
At least in
danger?
corpses, yeah. No, that guy's dead and frozen.
Have you thought about, you want to sell corpses? We can take the right hand and sell the rest of the corpse.
I mean, if we can find all of the dead hill giants, that would be very, very lucrative.
We can start with this one.
Okay.
Then we get a hill giant in the bag.
But we don't want. What do we
I don't
want
wanna
with
throw
the
dead hill
dead?
giants.
No.
Wait, are you not the guy selling corpses?
Imagine.
Go, dead hill giant. That's not cool. Like, oh yay!
Use your move,
what?
lie still.
It's just a dead person
Dead-
who's giant.
That hill giant is for sure the worst of the Pokemons.
It's been nerfed the last patch.
Yeah.
But,
Magikarp is a lot
It's basically a Snorlax that's always sleeping.
better. Okay, so the dead hill giant is in front of you. What do you do?
I'll walk up to it and sort of see if I see any plague. Do I see any of the like black ichor? Do I
No.
see? No.
No.
I think we're fine here.
right.
Very
Let's get the right hand.
Silas, do you have a sword big enough for this hand? You are quite small. Can you fit anything?
Does
in
Charles
the
I
have
look
one?
around and then I look at Alfred.
I'm gonna
Alfred.
I'm gonna take out Alfred.
Oh.
Sorry, Alfred, we just need you to cut this hand off.
What?
Chopping the hill giant hand.
You promise you'll get me free.
Yeah, but you haven't specified how yet. So while
Oh.
I'm chopping this hand off, then you can tell me.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
All right. So this, which hand?
the right hand. But
okay.
I'm swinging you. You
all
just
right.
need to allow it, I guess.
Oh, sure, then go ahead.
Wait, no, we can't hear him, so I can't.
No, you can hear Charles, of course,
Yeah.
but you can't hear.
No,
so you
not
just have
gonna.
to zone out my part of the conversation.
It's fine.
Just hearing Charles yell, "Allow it!"
Yeah.
Just allow it. Okay, you start cutting the hand off. It takes some time, but with some strength, you can definitely pull it off. So, you finish cutting off the right hand from the hill giant's dead body. Right. So, about freeing me, you'll need to find a soul stone from a necromancer from the desolate plains called Mark.
Did you say Mark?
Mark. Yes, you need to find Mark. He trapped me in the soul stone after I killed someone he cared about, I think.
Oh, that sounds like a mark. Is it a mark with a K or a C?
I don't know.
You didn't get that?
That though, I feel like it's not too important. I don't think there's a lot of necromancers called Mark who also have a very specific soul stone.
Maybe, but if it is, then we're in trouble. If there's two marks, one with the K and one with the C.
Oh, well, yeah, but
And that's all you need?
I don't know what to say. I'm out of ideas.
So you just need a soul stone.
Well, no, it's a specific soul stone. A necromancer called Mark captured my soul in this sword. The same sword I used to kill his son.
You seem very very unclear.
Oh, no,
Are
no.
you sure that's
I very much remember. Now I suddenly remember it was his son. It was in the 20-year war in the Red Mountains. I was fighting for the Verdant Plains.
Oh, for who?
I was fighting alongside Philip of Stonehaven.
That's my dad.
My second best friend.
Oh, your second best friend.
Well, he was...
My dad wasn't really the type of guy who has
no,
many friends, but
he was definitely a second best friend. He was up there.
So if I help his second best friend...
That's a story arc.
You just... Okay.
But I might have been his best friend. But he was like my second best friend.
Maybe I help you and then find his best friend and help him.
But, okay. Yes. Why though?
I just want to help my dad and his friends. So you just need a very specific soul stone from a necromancer from the desert land called Mark with a K or a C. We're a bit unclear on that one.
that's up in the air at the moment.
Yeah. And do you need anything else? What do I do with the soul?
Oh, you just break it.
Oh, I just break it. Okay.
Yeah. So just do that. And it wasn't the desert plains. It was the desolate plains.
Desolate.
Imagine Charles just running around the wrong planes and just smashing soul stones.
Yeah.
Desolate.
So until then, I will help you out.
Yeah, okay. I cannot expect your help. I get to keep the sword, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. But you're gonna help me out until we get the soul stone. Then I'm gonna break it, and you're gonna be free.
Right.
Deal.
Okay, let's do that then.
Yes, great. And I put away Alfred.
All right.
Guys, I got the right hand, and we need to find a mark with a K or a C. I am unclear. What did he say? I think it was someone from the desert land.
Desert.
I think I know Risus is from some kind of desert land, maybe.
Oh, Risus is also a necromancer.
Yeah.
Mark is the necromancer.
Yeah, he's not named Mark.
No.
Risus is not named Mark.
Yeah, that would have been very easy.
Yeah.
Guys, it's freezing as shit out here. Can we get moving?
Okay, sure. But where are we headed? We're still looking for the stick, right?
Yeah, but I forgot because I don't take notes where we're supposed to go for the stick.
I'm not even sure we know anything more than it's in the north.
Yeah.
Your best bet is to go to Kryos, which is the main city in the Frostlands.
By the way, Charles, can we put the rest of this hill giant in the bag as well? Just for, side business and stuff?
You got the bag, so just do it.
Okay, I'll put it. Yeah, I put the rest of the hill giant
No
in
one
the
is
bag.
using it, so...
Okay. Yeah, okay, you do that. It takes some time, but you do it. So just to be clear, this bag of holding is sort of buffed compared to the original item, but it's not going to hold like a whole building. There are limits, and those limits are very vague.
So we make a ship.
But would you
it's
say
a
it's
ship, a
near
horse.
its limit now?
I think a hill giant, it's sort of closing in on the limit. Like you can definitely.
It's an adult
And
hill
a
giant.
horse.
It's a small. It was
It was a small ship,
It was
yeah.
a boat. It was a small boat.
Glorified
It's a
boat.
glorified boat.
Rowboat. It was a
Odyssey
rowboat.
Yeah,
and the
it was a
guys-
rowboat, one sail max. It wasn't anything.
Odyssey and the guys could walk off with it, I think, last time,
they
right?
could carry it.
Yeah.
And so, are we taking a dead hill giant and not the live one right now? Because that seems...
But wasn't Charles talking to his sword for 15 minutes just to use it to cut off his hand?
Yeah, we have the hand.
Yeah, we have the hand.
And
All
the
right.
corpse. but for 15 minutes. But I'm not afraid of a dead hill giant.
No, why would you be that?
I'm afraid of the live one.
This guy, Buddy, is harmless. He's like a child.
Sorry, but I have a dead friend in the bag right now because someone threw something at him.
Obviously, that's not the reason if he's leaking goo.
No, that's
That
what
was
I said.
afterwards.
He's just tired because he's taking enough money.
Oh my god, Astro.
Couldn't we just have the hill giant tag along instead of forcing him into
Well,
a
we
bag?
can't get him out of the room that we don't know how he got into.
Exactly.
Couldn't he just smash his way through it? There must have been some kind of way he got in.
Buddies use smash.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we need a vote now. Who wants to get Buddy on this team?
Silas holds up his hand.
Yeah, Aricus does as well.
Galdrick does as well.
3 votes.
Oh,
Yeah,
3 votes against 3
Silas
because
puts his arm in the bag of holding and tries to put Risus' hand up outside the bag of holding.
I think the dead guy don't want his murderer to tag along.
No, look, Charles, who made you the boss?
No
Huh?
one. That's why I want us to have a vote.
You're not a lord yet, you know.
Astroland, what do you vote for? Vote for taking
Not
body?
bringing the body.
Not bringing the body. Okay, that's free.
No,
to
not the body, the live one.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bringing body.
Fuck.
Okay, so I can sense that we are in the minority here, so we can bring Buddy. Maybe, okay, we are gonna go to Buddy now. And have you thought about, yeah, sure, he cannot get out now, but if you put him in the bag, you can get the bag out.
So we take out the corpse outside of the castle, not in front of Buddy, right? So we take out the corpse now, and then
I
we're
love
gonna
how
go
we're
in and
just
see if Buddy hops in the,
Oh.
and then we can bring him out.
Yeah.
We try
I
that.
thought you were talking about Risus. I was like, the corpse, he's not dead yet.
No. But we're putting him inside a live hill giant that's very hungry.
All
Right.
Okay, so what I hear is that you are walking back to the entrance to the castle, so you can go into Buddy again. But before you enter the castle, you take out the dead frozen hill giant out of your bag of holding. Yes. Then you place it somewhere. Okay. Then you are going in through the hallways, and you've now entered the room with Buddy, who is still in the corner sobbing.
Yes.
Guys, but what if, like, when we get out again and we release Buddy, he's just gonna see the corpse outside?
I think it's too late to have second thoughts.
Okay.
So, Buddy, have you thought about what you did?
Yes.
All right.
What did I do again? I thought about it, but I can't remember.
Well, you threw something.
Right, yeah, you're right.
So, we have talked about it, and we want you to come with us if you want to.
Buddy would love to.
But we need you to be on your best behavior. So,
Right.
I would need you to promise me.
I will be on any behavior.
I need you to.
Including the best one.
So, I need you to promise me
Right.
that you will do what we say when we say it,
Okay.
and you are gonna be a good buddy.
Right.
Are you gonna promise me that?
I promise.
Will you shake my hand on it?
Okay.
And I put out my hand.
Okay, let's do an opposing strength roll. Because Buddy, he means well, but he doesn't know his own strength.
And also isn't his hand almost the size of Charles at this
more or
point?
less, yeah.
8.
Okay, so he did 17. So he crushes your hand, not on purpose, but it's like he's when he grabs your hand, he's grabbing your whole forearm and like shaking it. you take maybe 1 damage, maybe 1 mental damage
So 2 damage.
for losing the handshake wars. But yeah, he's like, yes, good buddy, go.
Okay. Ow. You're very strong.
Right.
Very, very strong. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so to get you out,
Yeah.
you're gonna enter this bag.
Oh.
It seems very small, but you can be in it.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna get you out of the bag. So you can walk with us.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you know a way to just go outside.
Well, I went through the door before, but we
Right.
can do the bag thing if that's what you want.
No, that's fine. You can use the door.
Okay, and then he walks up, he goes over to the corner, and now you realize there's a huge door. You didn't notice it before because of perception rolls. So yeah, no, there's just a big door. He just walks out of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
I think Silas runs out to the frozen hill giant and quickly puts it in the bag when he sees,
Like you do.
Yeah, because Buddy is not going out the same way as
Yeah.
you came in. So you can definitely do that. You go over, you take the frozen hill giant in the bag.
Yeah.
You're now outside in front of the castle again at the gates. You and Buddy and the bag of holding.
So on a more boring note, I only have 4 health. How about you guys?
I'm quite healthy.
I'm relatively broken as well.
Well, never mind.
So
Less than half. Should we take a rest? A short rest?
I love that we get Buddy out just to go back in to get
Go
a
into
rest.
the castle, yeah.
But I guess we're gonna stay the night.
All right, you returned to the castle, so you're able to take a long rest before you move forward. You're all sleeping in the main dining hall where you met Buddy previously. You're all taking a rest when in the middle of the night you hear a knock on the door. What do you do?
I grab my sword
Yeah.
and I wake up the others. Guys, someone is coming.
Are we expecting guests?
No, we're not expecting guests, you idiot.
Oh.
Go get the door. Open the door.
I open the door.
You open the door and a small elf is there, dressed in orange and brown clothes with a small cap on. And he says, I have a letter for Astra and Moonshadow.
Yes, that's me. That's me.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Thank
he
you.
walks into the dining room with his small leather bag, takes up an envelope, gives it to Astroland, and he says, can you just sign here then?
Oh, yes, of course.
All right. Thank you for using Asteria Post Service. I hope you like it. Would you like to answer a survey about our customer service?
No, we would not like to answer a survey.
It only takes 5 minutes.
No
and you
thanks.
Can be
Please
part
get
of the
lost. Get out.
We will give you 5 stars on Yelp, though.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, thank you very much. Have a nice day. And he walks out again.
Astra, what's happening?
I don't know. I have no idea. Let me open the letter. It's a letter from a guy called Aspen from Bowden. He says he's looking for me, and he has a lot of people waiting for me there.
Why is he looking for you?
I have no idea. He says something about my horoscopes and my knowledge of star signs, I think. I don't know. It must be another Astro.
It's probably a trap because clearly you've been stalking these people and now they are trying to lure you in to punish you.
Astro takes the letter and folds it down his pocket and says, I actually read some horoscopes while Charles was talking with his knife. Do you want bedtime stories?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Oh my god, always.
Okay, so Charles,
Yes.
you need a chance to travel. If you can, travel now. You feel sexy and passionate. And if you can't travel, be a tourist in your own city.
Well, I am traveling,
Staycation.
so I'm guessing I'm following the horoscope.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we all
I
do.
am sexy.
We
So,
all do. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, Galdridge. So, you're the opposite of Charles this week, or today. You don't want to travel. It seems too much of an effort. You want comfort, and you want privacy and keeping things simple. No decisions, please.
Okay.
Remember that.
I shall do that.
Arikas,
Right.
you want to socialize. You want to be
Almost never.
seen, you want to be
Alright.
heard. In particular, you want to enjoy spending time with groups and organizations, which makes you feel excellent. Teamwork is your motto.
Right. That sounds so much like me. I can't believe it.
Okay,
has been right
see
before.
less. I'm always right. You know it. See less. You need more sleep, more rest. Naturally, all of this is exhausting, too much traveling, and you just need to be relaxed, and have a good time. Very good.
Thank you for listening to Lost in Asteria. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And if you enjoyed the podcast and if you enjoyed the music, you can check out Tabletop RPG music on Patreon. They may make amazing music for your D&D and tabletop role-playing games. And as mentioned, you can also find us on Instagram to see what happens behind the scenes. So, see you all in 2 weeks.